What's up guys, Ryan Fu here. Today's video is going to be on how pros warm up before their match. Just want to shout out RPM Pickleball, the sponsor for this video. I've been using it, it's been great for my tournaments. If you want to buy some, use code Ryan15. Thanks for watching, we're gonna get into the video. All right, so how pros warm up. We usually start at the kitchen line doing dinks. So I'm trying to make as many balls in a row as I start here as we can, trying to get these shallow, being cooperative. And the main thing that I'm focusing on actually is taking balls out of the air to focus on leaning in. So I'm always gonna be dinking and then leaning hard at the kitchen to take all these balls out of the air. That's gonna help me during the match to lean in. If I'm off the line to warm up here, which is what I see a lot of players doing, it's not easy to go into the match and then start leaning in to take balls out of the air. So I'm here, we do this for about 5 minutes down the line, and I'm really just trying to lean in, take as many out of the air as I can, but I'm never gonna be speeding up the ball. I'm just focusing on the soft shots here. So if you notice, most of these dinks that I'm hitting are dead dinks. So to start out the warm-up, I'm not rolling the balls super aggressively side to side. It's more of a cooperative dink session where all these are gonna be to the center and dead to focus on that consistency that we wanna have during the match. I'm also not just dinking to the same spot over and over again. I am moving it around so that we can get forehands and backhands in here. So once we finish up with straight ahead dead dinks, that's about 5 minutes. Then we go into cross court dinks, forehand and backhand. I usually start out going more slice, again for consistency purposes. So we're here, and I'm not really aiming too far or too close to the sideline. It's more just a safe dink, and I'm trying to get reps in as I warm up. So it's just slice, safe, more dead dinks that I can hit 100 times in a row. And again, I want to be leaning in here after every dink to try and prepare for the match. Another thing is you don't want to be going to the same spot over and over. You want to go some to the outside foot and then some to the inside foot here to practice all the different spots, right? So move the spot and now I'm leaning in. Take balls out of the air. Right? You also want to make sure that your partner is hitting the ball to your inside foot as well. So you can practice both shots. He goes inside foot here, then outside foot, inside foot, I'm leaning in. So now we're on the backhand side, and this is where I like to start practicing my two-handed backhand aggressive roll. So I might start with just slice for 5 minutes, right? Simple, get that shot down. Hitting these balls still dead dinks. And now, after a few minutes of that, I'm gonna go to the two-handed backhand where I'm gonna be more aggressive. So I'm really loading the legs here, trying to warm up this shot. I'm still not rolling the ball super far wide because that's not realistic to what I'm gonna do in the match, but I still wanna change up the spot. So I go right in the net, that's good. Inside foot, outside foot, still leaning in after. And then the last thing here for the warm up is just gonna be a hand. So we're gonna do cooperative hands. I'm aiming at his chest and we're just going back and forth as many times as we possibly can. So after the kitchen warm-up is done, now we start with the transition work. So I'm gonna start pretty close to the kitchen line here, and I'm just hitting reset. So my partner is gonna be cooperative to me just so I can get a lot of touches in. And I'm just gonna try and make as many balls as possible. I'm keeping my body pretty still here, and I don't want any of these balls to go in the net. I really just wanna see the ball go over 100 times in a row. And again, I'm leaning pretty hard in because I want to take these balls out of the air. I don't necessarily want them to be bouncing behind my feet. So I'm just focusing on keeping it low to the net, taking it out in front. Once I make about 50 of these in a row, now I start backing up to go to the more of the drops back here. And it's still a cooperative ball. So now we're back to the drops. Again, I'm just trying to make as many balls low to the net as possible. I'm gonna warm up all the different types of drops as well. It's not just gonna be this scoop drop that I'm doing now. I'll probably start with this, but then I'm gonna go to topspin drops. So now we're doing topspin drops. I wanna make a lot of these in a row as well. And this is just the forehand down the line so far. So now I'm gonna go to the backhand. I'm gonna start with the slice, and we're gonna just go with this shot now. So it's every different type of drop I'm gonna be warming up individually. If you're playing on the left, you're gonna wanna do more left-to-left drops, cross court. If you're on the right, same thing on the right. If you're playing both sides, you're gonna wanna do both equally the same amount so you can get all the different spots in. I just know because I'm playing the left, I'm mostly doing the left side backhand drops and forehand inside-out drops. So we finish these up. So once the drops are done, the last thing I'm gonna do is practice my drive. So I'm gonna have my partner at the net here, straight ahead, and I'm just gonna rip some drives out. I'm gonna warm up my arm, try and getting this ball as low to the net as humanly possible. So the last part of the warm up is gonna be serve and return. I'm aiming my serves really deep and I'm going aggressive when I hit these in warm up. In the match, you might get a little bit tighter, so you wanna be really loose in the warm up and just send the serve. So I'll be here, super loose arm, and I'm just hitting these pretty much as hard as I can once my arm is warmed up. All right, so now I'm warming up returns. When I'm doing this, I'm just trying to get as low as possible, meeting the ball out in front, and I'm really trying to hit the ball. I don't want this return and warm up to kind of hit my paddle and bounce off of it. I'm going to attack it, and I'm going towards the net. At least one step in practice. I'm not just hitting and staying back here because that's not realistic to playing in a real match. So I'm here, hit the ball and go up at least a few steps here. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to my channel. I'm doing weekly coaching videos. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any videos that you want me to do, please leave a comment. Thanks again.